open 1985 O-Pee-Chee hockey pack number 64. Good luck to Sean, Tom, Brad, Benjamin, and David. We're going to randomize the list. We're going to open this pack. Oh, another doubles. Wow. You'd be hot at the craps table. You got doubles, 6. We are going to talk about another new fun idea in just a few minutes right after the 85 O-Pee-Chee hockey pack. It has to do with trading. And while waiting for J5, I wanted to show everyone, this may not look like a lot to many of the folks out there, but maybe you can see that right there in this little snippet of the screen. So this is another T206. It's an ungraded, actually it's in terrible condition. And you may ask, why the heck would I pull that and talk about it? Mm-hmm. So what's happened in the T206 collecting world, Lou and the rest of the gang, people collect every type of variation. Mm-hmm. So if you look really closely, see that this is the main card, right? The Piedmont back.
Right.
But ever so slightly, you can see the piece of the next card, right?
Right. Yep.
That's extremely rare on
T206s.
Now, listen, if you don't care about that, obviously it won't mean anything in terms of additional value for you. However, there's folks, Lou, and everyone else out there that actually collect miscut T206s where you can see another piece of the card on the back.
Right.
So I just thought it was fun to share, once again, these wonderful facts that are in my head.
T206 cards, always, no matter the condition, they look good.
I love T206s.
They're just nice pieces of art.
Listen, they always tell a story. I mean, to me, it's like, all right, so was this in someone's wallet, meaning folded in half with that middle line?
Yeah.
Or did they fold it another 87 times? And or did they hate Mr. McBride from Washington? I couldn't tell you, obviously, but it's fun to theorize.
But everything it went through, it's still here in New Jersey, in the sleeve.
Yep. Card number 1 coming at you right underneath the gum. Good luck to you folks. Ben, you're getting the first card.
Christopher says Lee Majors is his hero because he has a younger trophy wife.
Yeah, that was fun going through some of the photos. I hadn't done that in a while. All right, so that's the first card. Well, it's really not. That's not the first card. We don't use that.
First favorite show, do you remember?
I'm sorry?
What was your first favorite show? Do you remember? I think mine was Lost in Space.
First favorite show.
Yeah.
Great question.
Or Dick Van Dyke, maybe.
I'm trying to think of the early shows. I mean, I was big into, the Saturday morning cartoons, but that's, early on. Fat Albert was great. Like, the cartoon was great. And I really loved, if we're talking cartoons for a minute, that when Batman would, let's say, make a guest appearance on the Scooby-Doo show, that was my favorite. Like, when you had characters come onto another show.
Oh, crossovers, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yep.
I don't know about you, Lou, but I was really big, and still am big into music. But when I was first getting into music and discovered cassettes and mixtapes, oh my goodness, I would tape stuff off the radio and put together mixes, and I loved it. So nothing to do with TV, but that was one of my earliest childhood memories.
Mixtapes together.
Yeah, of course, you have to.
Like, how musicians always talk about the '63 Ed Sullivan Show and the Beatles being on, how it changed the course of their life.
Yes.
For me, it was the Midnight Special and Stevie Nicks doing Rhiannon.
Huh.
Yeah, cool. I had a guitar within a week.
Yeah, I could see that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Another thing I was really into when I was younger was we didn't get pay-per-view in my household. That was a big no-no. And so what we did have was the free wrestling events that would happen on Saturday night main event. It'd be 11:30. And so I remember using this logic against my parents. I was getting old enough, and they're like, no, it's too late to stay up. And I said, here's the deal. We can either buy wrestling on the cable so I can watch it all the time, which I'm happy to do, because I had my own money, or I'm happy to watch the free wrestling. And they're like, oh, I don't want to order it because you're not going to want to watch it month. And, so it was crazy. So anyway, I was able to watch the free main events growing up, and oh, man. So you talk about, getting a guitar. So literally that afternoon, my brother and I would be out in the backyard trying to perform moves, off the deck.
Yep. A lot of my childhood Saturdays were street hockey and watching wrestling. We'd play street hockey in the morning, then go watch the wrestling, go back and play street hockey again.
That's cool. So now, Lou, this is not the big hit. This is not the Lemieux, but this is an Al McInnes rookie. And this is not easy to find, this well-centered. In fact, this is a beauty. Congratulations. This is going out to Sean M. We're going to grade on the house for you, bud.
Terrific player.
Oh, he was awesome. He was awesome. I was shocked when I just saw that because I've actually never pulled the McKinnon rookie from the pack. And I know specifically that card is very, very hard to find well-centered. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, I love I love collecting. I love what I do for work. It's fun. I feel very fortunate. I think Mark was just commenting on our YouTube channel. He said what makes the show fun to watch is that I still have passion for the hobby, and it's just really fun to collect cards. And when I get back to my desk, I have to clear it off by moving some baseball cards to the side. Like there's a lot worse things in life,
Yep, exactly.
Feel very fortunate. Ron Sutter is card number 10. And as we are completing the 1985 O-Pee-Chee hockey pack, I wanted to talk about trading for a minute. And I'm not sure if you remember this, Lou, but maybe 4, 5, 6 weeks ago, thought we were going to come on the air maybe a half hour before at 4 o'clock. We were going to try to facilitate some trades, interaction, and chatting. And listen, admittedly, it was a good idea in theory, but not the easiest to implement.